You look like a speedo. A speedo. Go. You're built like a speedo. You smell like a mosquito. Uh huh. Uh huh. Hey, you guys know DJ Todd? Comment below if you do. You know, gotta give a shout out to DJ Taj because that BBE challenge, sick beat, got girls dancing to it everywhere. You know, food is clapping everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, it's good. It's been that successful. So, I'm really sorry. I don't know. Never heard it. Slap the shit out yourself because you should never be able to. There you go.
Hey Slick, I told you I got you. It's DJ Taj. If you on Vine or Instagram. Hey Slick, I told you I got you. It's DJ Taj. If you on Vine or Instagram, well, you know the rest.
A good matchup on tap in Denver. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the American League's Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Astros Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, Jose Altuve will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So Altuve unable to reach to start things out, and with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Blackman is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, how about this to start your afternoon? 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the first. I don't think they're all going to be that easy, but this is definitely a dream start so far.
Number 1 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First offering on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep a tight strike zone.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
I was trying to kill that ball.
2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll step
I'm
off
out.
the rubber and go.
Wow.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning.
Oh, the AL Cy Young.
Will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here.
Are you serious?
Scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. Jose Reyes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Over to the bag with it is Carter to record the unassisted putout. Carlos Gonzalez.
Gotta watch out for this.
1 in and 1 away. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner,
cargo right there.
but foul. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Another 0-2 coming. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Nolan Arenado get his first opportunity now with 2 away and the base is empty here in the home half of the first.
Gotta watch out for this guy
And a
right here
high
too.
strike there, 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right
Hit.
2 hits given over in the first inning by Dallas Keuchel.
Justin Morneau
Oh, this is the
will dig
leader
now.
in the
A
National
dangerous
League.
hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the
I
Rockies
like how the
have the
ball
early
looked like it was
1-0
gonna go like
advantage.
into like the second bleachers, and it barely went over the wall.
Colby Rasmus leads things off now in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Blackman is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
What happened to Lee Star? Carlos Gomez.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left.
Are you freaking serious?
Quick outs here in the second.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm too good at this.
Now here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he misses ball 4.
I was down 1-2 and I drew a walk.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of
Jorge
maybe
De
taking
La
a pitch
Rosa.
or two.
Are you getting frustrated?
Chris
Now
Carter
you got the
will dig
leader
in
in the
now,
National
hoping to
League in
perhaps
home
make
runs.
him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on it.
Should have let that go.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. DJ LeMahieu will start things off in the bottom of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is chopped fouled off to the left for the first strike. Now the pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And he struck him out. Three up, 3 down for Colorado. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Dallas Keuchel will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second, and a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you're going to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
George Springer will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Fouled back. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there. And
what? How is that a strike?
Guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
I froze. I didn't know where that should be.
1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jorge De La Rosa makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway
so
center.
He got solid wood on the ball
too.
too.
Run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Charlie Blackmon comes on
I
with
thought
one
he was about
gone
to have
here as he
another
looks
home
at a
run. I missed
called
in the strike
strike
zone.
1. Now the pitch. 0-1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jose Reyes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Number 1 will be the batter. First pitch to him. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Now here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Oh my gosh.
He'll put it away without much
no
trouble,
way
and
that
the leadoff
these
man is
pitchers are
retired
staying in
here
the
in the
ballpark.
4th. Colby Rasmus will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away. Carlos Gomez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And here's the first pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Morno will make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll see the man they call Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez will lead it off when we return.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder
Carlos Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Justin Morneau will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Luis Valbuena will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Fastball call, strike
What?
3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Carter will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jason Castro will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. DJ LeMahieu will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hurt.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
Hurt.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for route number 1. Corey Dickerson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
0-2.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch when he misses high, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider
You're
down
out.
the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
He hit a good
Jorge
pitch.
De La Rosa will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
What the hell?
See you
The
later.
pitcher hit a fucking home run. Yo, I think it's Jason Castro that's fucking me up right now, because there's no way I made a good pitch in the 2 straight at bats, and both of them were hit hard.
A 3-0 lead. Charlie Blackmon will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Evan Gattis will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's the 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Swing.
Again, a 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the left.
He tricked me.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards
See how I
second,
waited on
and
that
that's
pitch?
through for a base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there, and now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
George Springer will
George
stand
Springer.
in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oof.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's
What?
definitely getting the
There's
best
no
of
way
this
the hell I
matchup.
missed
He
that
fires
pitch.
Another fastball
Oh
past him for strike two.
Gosh, man.
That's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Now a ball slapped hard the
There we go.
opposite way. In there, a base hit. And
George
that
Springer
runner
still
will
got
go
on
no
base.
further than second as there are two aboard now.
Carlos
Number
Correa.
1 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Colby Rasmus
But damn, a
will
lefty
stand
gotta
in
come.
now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here's a 1-0. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Carlos Gomez will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous two trips. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher about ready to take over now. It's the side-arming right-hander Scott Feldman. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and
Now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Here it comes. Sharply hit toward the hole here, and
What?
Altuve's not going to have a play. It's a base hit.
What? Altuve could have gotten that ball, man.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. This ball's grounded foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Comes set, now the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Justin Morneau will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado, and it's still 3-1. Luis Valbuena will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
First baseman number 4.
Chris Carter will stand in again. Blown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First offering on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Wow, you got to think you got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike 1, strike 2, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Dickerson
Fucking ballpark.
will
I'm
race
not.
to his left
I'm not
as he
playing in
tracks
this
this one
ballpark
down
anymore.
in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, pitcher, Scott Feldman.
Marwin Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Oliver Perez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And, oh, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
And as a hitter, the thing you hate about this is that you have to have consistency. If this was a strike in the second inning, then that's fine. But if this was a ball earlier and now it's a strike, I mean, what's changed? That's what ticks guys off. Just keep it consistent.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Oh, and he drives one into deep right center.
Yo, I'm making good fucking pitches. Yo, this dude needs to get up again. I'm bringing in Hank Conger.
Solo shot to right center as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead. Hank Conger is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Nick Hundley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Jorge De La Rosa will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Lined hard toward short. Throw on to Carter, gets him.
Yo, why is that happening?
But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. Colorado leads it 4-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh. Be careful. Come on, George Springer.
He'll stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
How the hell am I supposed to swing at that?
Whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Now a high fly ball down the right field line that should at least get the runner to third. Gonzalez is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Blackman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Well, that's a nice job there on the sacrifice fly, and once he's over there, it is your job to get him home any way you can possibly do it. And this fly ball is going to do the trick, and now that cuts the lead down to just 2.
Colby Rasmus is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
All afternoon long, this is what we've seen. Guys have just dug their own hole up there by going after pitches that aren't strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer.
Fucking God.
Charlie Blackmon will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And he's set down, 1 away. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here's the pitch. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here it comes. Now a ball hit back up the middle, over to his left. He's up with it. On to first, and it's a good
Carlos
start to the
Correa is
inning for
flashing the
Perez, 2
glove.
away. Carlos Gonzalez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they still lead this one 4-2. John Axford is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Carlos
Fuck,
Gomez
and he's a righty.
God
damn.
Been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And we kick off the 9th inning with
Of course,
a
he's throwing
swinging strike here,
98.
0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Luis Valbuena will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch coming. Goes the other way as this is line to left.
There are so many balls that we hit that the show no should have been home runs, would have stayed in the park somehow.
Chris Carter will stand in as their last chance now. Now here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
I'm back. Ow. I'm back. What? In the butt? In the butt?
The pitch. Now here's a swing
There's
and a
no
miss. And
hell
the
I was
Astros
late
are
on that
down
pitch,
to their
man.
final strike now. The win would belong to Jorge De La Rosa, barring any late sudden turnaround. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Damn,
and that'll do it
this
here
Carter.
as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Jorge De La Rosa. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
I wish Raya was online. That's a nice bet. Hey, I got a Chris Davis card. Huh, PS3 system only. Shit's gay. Hey, Eric Cosmer. I'm gonna sell these cards. Paul Orlando actually is pretty good. Hey, Danny. Hey, Carl Crawford. Okay, I got Taiwan Walker. It's not bad. See, I have a gold Chris Davis, a silver Wang Chin. I only have bronze for the Boston Red Sox. Yankees only have bronze. Tampa Bay only have bronze. Toronto only have bronze. I have a silver Melky Cabrera, a silver Nate Jones, a bronze Tyler Flowers, a bronze Adam LaRoche, a bronze Abasayo Garcia. Indians only have bronze. Okay. I have a silver Eric Hosmer, silver Eduardo Nunez, bronze Aaron Hicks. Oh, snap up with silver Joe Smith and a silver Cole Calhoun. How come I didn't know I had these boys? A silver Billy Burns, a silver James Paxton, and a silver. I just got that silver Taiwan Walker. A silver Giovanni Gallardo. I didn't even know I had Giovanni Gallardo. A silver Lance McCullers. Yo, a silver Freddie Freeman. I feel like the only gold card I think I have is. Only gold card I think I have is Chris Davis. Gio Taleva is our really? Shane Victorino. Shane Victorino. When did this dude? The Braves ace is Julio Teheran. Andrew Benson. He can't bat for his life, but he's got great defensive skills. Like Jace Peterson. They have a nice squad. Freddie Freeman at first base.
Away at Turner Field. Angels baseball comes your way next. Cole Calhoun will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. So after one pitch yields our first out of the contest here this afternoon. Let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Mike Trout,
Most dangerous hitter in the game.
of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Now the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
It's gone. Mike Trout home run, boy.
He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Here's Albert now. As this is
I
played, it's
swung.
strike one.
Hey, how the hell did I swing? I swung early, but I hit it the other way.
One strike to Pujols. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can tough